Hello YouTubers, Joe Kersey here on February 1st, Thursday, 2018 at 17:25 in the afternoon Eastern Time. Uh, it's, you know, thought I'd give you a little little update. There's really not much to update other than first day of the month is always the day I put out the prayer list. And the interesting thing about today for me was that I'd gotten 7.5 hours of sleep by 2:30 this morning, so I got up. You know, it was pretty much straight through sleep too, which is like, you know, write that down on a logbook for me when that happens. And so I got up, you know, made some coffee and started into the day, and I thought, well, I may as well do the prayer list. So it's like, you know, 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm doing it. It's pretty easy to do because I have all the messages that people send me from the prayer group, you know, in a couple of smart mailboxes, and so I just troll through those, and I can update last month's list. And, you know, a lot of it's just a copy and paste job, you know. Still, it changes slightly, well, sometimes more than slightly every month. Actually, of course, I read the online newspapers, Wall Street Journal, Daily Mail, Daily Telegraph. I was going to write a check for my grandson's college fund, but that's another thing they seem to change a little bit. Every year you go to the website, you know, the High Tuition Trust Authority, and when my son started this several years ago, I mean, there was a slip and there was an account number, and that seems to have worked up to last year. I mean, they took my check, but this year they said it's an 11-digit number, and a number I have is a 10-digit number, so I'm waiting for my son to send me the actual current number. I have a feeling it's probably the same one, but they just misspoke in the website. Because I like to get that in for Carter as early in the year as I can. I usually do it in January, but I had some expenses in January. So, all right, I'll get that done this month. Then I had about 3 relatively small medical bills that had come in relation to this hernia surgery. I think one was for $101, which I'd already paid. Then there was one for like $258 from the surgery center. You know, they actually billed $11,900 for that, but thank God Medicare paid all but $258. Yay, Medicare! And then there was an anesthesia bill for like $35, and their bill was actually $790, which I would think would be a bit steep for about maybe an hour and a half's time, maybe not even that much time. You know, I thought I charged a good hefty rate when I was working, but no. Let's see, my bill when I was working, I was for an hour. Let's say 75 minutes, 5 units at $41. So that's 205. And then I think a hernia is like a 4-unit case, so another. So 160. So my bill would have been probably about $450. And I was by far not the most expensive guy in town either at that time. In any case, I think we're all squared away as far as all this medical stuff goes. So basically, this whole hernia situation cost me, with AJ's office visit and his bill, probably just around $530. So I consider myself getting off really lucky on that one. It's been 6 weeks today. As far as I can tell, it's pretty much fully healed. I don't have really any sequelae. Wish my pubes would grow back a little faster than they're doing, but they'll grow back in. Half of me, one half of me feels like I'm about a 10 or 11-year-old, maybe 12. So then I watched a few episodes of this UK TV series Skins. I'd watched season 3 the last couple of days, and I pretty much finished up season 4 today. Now I think I've seen some of those things other places. I have seasons 1 and 2 on DVD. I've got, but I've not seen seasons 5, 6, or 7 yet, so I'm going to be looking around for those. So that might be fun a little later on tonight. So that's it. Later in the week, I'll have to pay my real estate taxes. I'm going to read at 8 o'clock service on Sunday. I'm only reading once in February, which is probably just as well because it's good we're getting other people on the rota. And given that I'm going to be out of the country for about 5 weeks anyway this year, maybe a little over 5 weeks. It's just as well I don't read 2 or 3 times a month. Just because that'd be disruptive when I go. So, alrighty, not much going on here. It's going to be cold here the next few days, so I'm letting my little scruff grow in here to assuage the icy fang that bites and blows across your face. So, bye-bye, YouTubers.